So what if these accounts were just made up at a later date? Well, this seems to be rejected by most scholars, since Paul preserved for us an early creed in 1 Corinthians 15, which is a list of witnesses that Jesus was said to have appeared to. They include Peter, the rest of the disciples, a group of 500 at once, then James, and then all the apostles. Most scholars believe this list of witnesses in the creed goes back to within 3 years of Pentecost. The reasons for this are simply overwhelming. It is formed in a mnemonic structure and with parallelism, and it is less than 50 words. And all this seems to mean it was an early creed for catechizing new Christians. It was something easy to learn and memorize. Paul also says to the Corinthians, "I delivered to you what I received." This is a rabbinic statement for a teacher passing on something to his students, so it would have to have come from the disciples themselves very early on before they could teach it to Paul. The creed also calls Peter Cephas, and not by his name Peter. Cephas was an early name for him. Only later on was he called Peter. And it has an independent tradition that is not contingent on the Gospels, such as the appearance to James and the independent appearance to Peter. Gerald O'Collins says that he doesn't know of any New Testament scholar who dates the creed after the mid-40s. So all the evidence suggests it is very early, and this means the reports of appearances are very early on as well, and that rules out the mythic theory.